Not ready. 5:45 in the morning.
Are you rolling?
We rolling. We're rolling. Here we go.
The world is like a book, and those who do not travel only read one page.
This 1,000-year-old quote completely changed the way I look at traveling and is one of the main inspirations for why I started this YouTube channel. Let me explain.
Let's start from the beginning. As a kid, I would always be the first one to wake up in the morning and had more energy than I knew what to do with. I spent those early years exploring my hometown Cleveland with my family. During my teen years, we moved south to Virginia, where I quickly discovered my love for the great outdoors and subsequent hate for mosquitoes and humidity. Every day was a new adventure. So fast forward to present day, I'm a college student who has picked up an interest in video making, so 2 years ago I got my feet wet in the YouTube scene and started my first YouTube channel called Triple Ink. As the subs began to roll in, I developed this unrelenting drive to explore my surroundings and to film in new locations. But I didn't. Last fall, I broke my camera, which forced me to film everything.
Cell phone.
This magical little device with probably more computing power than your laptop is the greatest filmmaking storytelling tool on the planet, and it fits in your pocket. This year, I've challenged myself to dump my expensive film gear and break the mold by traveling light and unlocking the true potential of the device that everyone has in their pockets. So I'm filming everything on this channel with this cell phone. So where does that leave us then? At this point, you're probably wondering about the title of this vlog, 818. To understand this better, let's take a look at our trip by the numbers. Throughout the trip, we had 1 very dirty car, 2 gas stops, 3 bathroom breaks, 4 windows down, crossed 5 states, drove 12 hours, hit 21 traffic jams, went 80 miles an hour, listened to 230 songs, and of course covered 818 miles of road between Virginia and Florida. But before we could get to any of this, every great trip needs a starting point, and ours was Harrisonburg, Virginia, a small college town nestled at the foothills of the Appalachian, where you can see the mountains no matter where you go, and an afternoon hike is never too far away. But there's one problem. It's winter, which means snow, ice, and general discomfort. With such a severe case of spring fever, Florida was the ideal place to defrost for the weekend. Anyways, back to the vlog.
Starting with a good one, too.
Yeah.
Alright, RJ, hit me with the address.
We split the 12-hour drive into 3 shifts. James took the early morning shift, I took the middle, and RJ closed it out.
Already the first road rage of the day.
Go!
Our spirits were as high as ever. We had crossed over into North Carolina by about 9 o'clock and were making great time.
So we just hit North Carolina, the sun came out. I'm already liking it better than Virginia.
All the way down. Oh, yeah. I never traveled when I was a kid. You know?
Now you're on the road going to Florida.
Going to Florida, dude, it's just like, it sets you free.
Sets you free. Freedom.
It sets you free. It takes you out of the confines of whatever state or city you're in.
Yeah.
And it just lets you see the world.
3 hours into the trip, how are we feeling right now?
I'm actually
Feeling pretty good. Your back's hurting?
Yeah.
We're getting pretty hungry, gonna stop here pretty soon.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A breakfast.
North Carolina, yeah. This is our first traffic light in 3 hours. Thank you, North Carolina, very much for that. We're going to Chick-fil-A.
Look at this rundown traffic light in North Carolina.
So ganky.
So ganky. All right, we in what, Statesville right here? Chick-fil-A. Your car is covered right here.
We can drive all the way back to North Carolina for it.
Sticking the biscuits, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. After a quick breakfast, we stopped for our first refuel of the trip. Hey, gas stop number 1.
Hey.
Yeah, we need to clean this car, man. This car is... Got our own personal little car wash right here. Guys wiping it good. Next, it was my turn to drive through the majority of the Carolinas. Now, I don't have too much footage from this leg of the journey due to the fact that I was, driving, and that would be very, very irresponsible to film and drive at the same time. We're hitting that 6-hour wall, 7-hour wall. You have to get halfway.
Success story. I know that's why they like it when people lose weight. I get it.
Here's the situation right now. My co-pilot is apparently fallen asleep.
Failing on his job.
Failing on his job, and he has the aux as well. So
yeah, it's silent.
We have no more music here. You know what? It's been a really good trip so far. Man, it's just eye-opening seeing the South, the Low Country as we call it down here. It's really nice. It's starting to get warmer out. Florida, here we come, guys. Halfway.
Yeah, we're slowly transitioning into t-shirts, eventually shorts. RJ's gone.
We are getting very dangerously close to I-95, which is the dreaded interstate, James, right? You can talk all about that.
95 sucks.
We're not...
95 is the worst traffic.
Yeah.
It's entire United States.
Before we could stop for lunch, we needed to come face to face with the infamous I-95 interstate. All right, guys, welcome to I-95, the world's best ever highway.
You finish first, or not at all. Death Race 2000. It's a cross-country road wreck, and the traffic is murder.
So RJ was directing us to this super off-the-grid dive-style restaurant on a place called Tybee Island, which meant we would pass through one of the South's greatest hidden gem cities, Savannah, Georgia. We are in Low Country right now. About to be here, tributary of Savannah, Georgia. Windows down.
2 miles and take the Georgia 25 exit toward Oglethorpe Avenue, Savannah.
This is picture time.
Welcome to Georgia.
I found a dream that I can speak to. I found a dream that I can speak to. I found a dream that I can speak to. I found a dream that I can speak to. I found a
Green grass, kind of. This is not Harrisonburg anymore, man. We got greenness. Yeah, they definitely do that here. For the first time during the entire trip, it actually felt like we were in the South. Georgia's a beautiful state. Just steer for me.
What is this?
Yeah, RJ is now steering the vehicle for me.
This isn't the first time.
This is definitely legal. So, now I can actually vlog.
There's actually no legitimate law against this.
Exactly, this is completely legal right here. So, we're in Georgia. We're probably, what, five minutes away from this crab shack. It's looking pretty good. We're all pretty hungry. About to crush some of these. Crush some of this thing right here. 7 minutes.
I don't think I should be the one looking at my phone while I'm driving.
Probably not. Well, I got an important... I got to vlog this from here, you know? Alright, we are in the backwoods here right now, Georgia. After a few wrong turns, we finally made it to our lunch stop. One of the coolest places we've ever eaten at, simply known as the Crab Shack. We have arrived, coming in here, coming in here. Oh wow, this is an actual shack.
It's over back there.
Okay,
it's right there.
Oh yeah.
This is crazy.
I'm kind of digging this. This place looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. This is going to be a very, very well-earned and well-deserved lunch here.
Oh, this looks fantastic.
What famous person came here?
Somebody named Tybee.
No. To this particular restaurant right here.
Guys, thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think of this place, James?
Oh, it was awesome, dude. Normally I don't like seafood. Man.
It looks fantastic. So the stresses of traffic begin to mount here. And James is a horrible navigator. You should not be sitting in the front seat.
Oh my god.
You got to be in the wrong lane twice.
That's true.
That's not
2 mess ups already. That's very true. Let it be known. Let it be known. Let it be known. Oh man, gas station number 2, 50 cents more expensive, might I add, in Florida. Come on now.
We hit the road for the last leg of the journey with RJ behind the wheel, where we encountered great sunsets and plenty of traffic when we finally hit Florida.
Boom, we're here.
Boom, we're
This
here.
was based off complete memory.
We got the sunrise in the morning, the sunset now. How are we feeling? How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good.
It's feeling good.
I'm ready to party.
We're so close. 20 minutes, James. Let me see the phone. Where's the confirmation? No, there it is. There it is. Yes.
It's there.
We're coming up. Off the highway. Woo. Once and for all. Or at least till we go back. Last turn of the trip.
Oh, you can't tell me this isn't ominous.
This is so ominous. You can't even see anything.
And just like that, our nearly 15-hour journey had come to an end. Through the highs and the lows, we somehow made it to Orlando in one piece. Over 800 miles of driving, it was safe to say that we didn't want to see another car for the rest of the weekend.
Here we are.
What are you going to do here?
Woo. We made it. Oh, that drive was brutal last night. We made it. So, the real reason why we are here in Florida, we actually have an opportunity to work at the NFL Pro Bowl. I don't know if you guys are huge football fans. We definitely are, and this will be a really amazing opportunity for us. All right, next morning after, we are going to where? Orlando Springs? Disney Springs, excuse me. Disney Springs.
We had a really busy day lined up, one which began with a Sunday morning exploring Orlando and ended with volunteering at the NFL Pro Bowl.
What we're going to do, we're just going to keep driving. Ready? Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. You're cruising right now, man. Hand out the window.
Yeah. Chilling.
All right, this is what we've been waiting for. Windows down.
Yeah.
Sun is out.
Oh, yeah.
60 degrees. Florida.
Good.
Woes of parking continue. Cirque du Soleil. What do you think about this, James?
It's a lot, man. Very overwhelming.
It's a lot. All right, James, you're going to have to be our navigator now, or our driver, should I say, yeah. We're following your direction. All right, I'm back. New microphone, let's go. It was getting close to our volunteer time. We needed to book it to the other side of Orlando in order to make it on time. There it is, Pro Bowl week.
That's it.
Here.
Probably should have slowed down anyways. It's 2 state troopers right there.
So that's the arena right there. This is what we've been waiting for. This is our entire trip leading up to this moment right here.
This is where they tell us to go home.
Oh no.
We don't need. You're not needed anymore.
Hopefully not. Wow, look at this, man. Palm trees. They're right here, man. You figure out where.
Read that sign off to me.
Wide world of sports. So we're here. We're actually trying to figure out where we actually sign in at. This facility is like incredibly massive, as you can tell. Yeah, do we sign in up there? They're yelling at me. I gotta get up here. Wow. So we're inside now, apparently. Wow. What?
Does not look like where we're supposed
No.
to be.
So we got the Pro Bowl merch right here. James, we signed up for the right one, correct? Guess you didn't. RJ all the way over there. So James and I got assigned to the 40-yard dash station, while RJ went to the precision passing station. That's a tongue twister. After a brief volunteer meeting tutorial thing, we headed out to the event. Here's some TV coverage since I wasn't able to actually film too much. We basically helped facilitate different stations of the fan version of the NFL Combine. We saw loyal fans from all 32 teams and had a blast throughout the afternoon. But James, we just got done working this Pro Bowl. Woo! It's a long day. It's so cold out here, though.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
Don't say that. It's Florida, dude.
All right. What is this now? Merch. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff we got.
We got merch.
We got the merch. Yeah. So what do you guys think of that? It was pretty good?
That was
I had a great
awesome.
time.
Truth be told, we were absolutely exhausted from the day and needed to get some rest because tomorrow was going to be epic. Tomorrow was Pro Bowl Sunday. We were about to witness a stellar showdown featuring all the best players in the league, with the venue set in a sunny tropical paradise. Oh man, it was going to be a day to remember. Turns out, that last part was the only thing that was true.
We're dying right now. Woo, this is crazy. Yeah. Madness. Yeah, we feeling right here.
Yeah, not exactly typical Florida weather. Oh well, the show must go on.
Well, James, we can only hold off the sun for so long.
Yeah.
It is a rainy day here, but you know, we got a pretty good day planned. We're going to go watch the Pro Bowl game, have some lunch downtown Orlando. We're going to make the most of our pretty dismal conditions here. Let me see that merch.
Gotta rep, you know what I'm saying?
Rep, right here. This is really our last day. We're going to head out pretty early tomorrow. Alright, so we're like waiting for an Uber right now. It's super rainy. Perfect day to play a football game.
We got dropped off at the stadium right before the start of the game, and that's when things got crazy.
Yeah, we just paid $10 for a poncho, James. $10 for ponchos. This is the worst possible day ever for a football game. It's just...
I'm putting his jersey inside mine.
Yeah. When I was coming to Orlando, I wasn't expecting to really see all this rain here inside the stadium.
Palm trees, though.
Yeah. Yeah, palm trees. Oh! 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 Here comes the wind. This is what we're going to deal with, guys, all day.
This is where we start playing We Ready.
Yeah, we ready. Woo! It's going to be fun. Oh, man. This is a nightmare, James. First of all, we can't even bring our umbrellas in. No umbrellas.
That's probably the worst thing.
Yeah. Why? Come on, NFL. No umbrellas. What are you doing? Woo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Madness. Yeah, we feeling it right here.
Wilson hands off to Alvin Kamara.
This is fun. This is what we love doing right here. Sitting in a rainy day.
Yep. It's
Football
my
games.
favorite experience.
We only lasted in our seats until the end of the first quarter before we headed down a few levels to find a drier spot to watch the game.
We're just chilling out here. We can only take so much of the rain. We lasted about through the first quarter.
Yeah, we'll go back to watch it. Maybe not the rain. We might stand somewhere.
AFC's crushing it right now. RJ just got yelled at by these people. They were just like, "This is fun, right? This is fun. Wind, back here, wind at the game. This is totally. We are dying right now.
This is better than sitting in the seat.
We found ourselves a little spot right here underneath.
Low-key spot.
Yeah, low-key spot.
We
we ended up leaving early to hopefully find an Uber before the traffic rush that wasn't almost triple digits in price. As a status update, we've left the game, aimlessly walking around downtown Orlando, looking for an Uber that's not $95. Would be a very good thing.
At the stadium, that Uber was literally $93.
Yeah.
We just checked a little bit further into downtown, it's 58. So.
58. So our goal is to keep walking somewhere down this direction, and hopefully it'll get less expensive the farther away we go from the stadium.
Plan was to go downtown and enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy this beautiful stuff here. Yeah, we got our Uber. I feel bad. Like, so, ooh, hydroplane.
Ooh, hydroplane. Successfully made it back.
In one piece. It's our last morning here. We're gonna be heading out here in about, well, it's 6 o'clock now, 7 o'clock now, so we should have already been headed out right about now. This has been such an awesome trip down here in Florida. I love it down here, and I really don't want to go back to Virginia, but we kind of have to, gotta go back to school, you know? Although we have one special place that we've always wanted to visit in Florida before we leave, so that's where we're gonna be going to end this video. Gonna have a great breakfast there, and hopefully it's gonna be awesome. Let's go back inside here and see what the deal is, see if anybody else is even up yet. I already got all my bags packed upstairs. I'm good to go. There's one good looking full trunk. We had a lot of that yesterday, a lot of rain. I think it's cleared up pretty good though. Doesn't look like a complete swamp out here, even though it is Everglades technically.
The problem is that we're leaving with more stuff than we came with.
Yeah, that is true. We got a lot of stuff here.
It actually feels kind of nice out here for 7 o'clock in the morning.
Into the car for the final time. Memories right here. Alright, so the people in the video right now, you guys don't know where we're going. I haven't told them yet. We're gonna save this secret until we actually get there, yeah.
I know what it is. It's.
In case you haven't guessed where we're going.
Clickbait, I swear!
Daytona Beach, that's the spot. We want to go to the beach one time in Florida. This is our chance. It's Daytona. Daytona Beach.
That's so cool.
And that's another. Oh, the water's so close, man. It's right there.
Yes, it is.
It is. We are almost there. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah,
it's right there on the left.
All right, so we made it. Daytona Diner. Oh man, I actually hear. Woo! Look at this diner, man. This can be the best last breakfast in Daytona meal ever. I'll have a glass of orange juice, please. Yes, take a cup of. I've always wanted authentic Florida orange juice.
Okay, let's see.
Menu, man. Very good looking menu here. They got a lot of stuff. After a quick but delicious breakfast, we hop back in the car in search of a beach to actually drive on. We're actually about to drive on the beach. This way we can get a drone shot following the car on the beach to end it off. That's gonna slap. Faced with a 12-hour drive ahead, at that moment, we couldn't help but look back at the weekend in amazement. How on earth did we manage to fit all that in? I honestly don't know, but what I do know is that I can't wait to revisit Florida someday. Who needs spring break anyway? I think this is the best view of Daytona.